Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a full glam look for you guys. I wanted to go step by step with showing you how I apply my foundation, my color corrector, how I contour, as well as how I do my eyeshadow. I'm going to be doing more of a earthy look, so I'm going to be using a lot of browns, bronzes, as well as tans. That way you guys can see a natural glam look. I'm going to get started. I'm going to be using a couple different eyeshadow palettes as well as brushes, and I will fill you in on each one along the way. So I've already started with my face moisturized. I'm going to be using this dark color corrector by NYX Pro Fix Stick. It's going to be the orange color. This is going to actually help with those dark under eyes, as well as like around the mouth, the little dark areas. And then I also do it like on my little dark spots as well, just so the makeup can have a flawless and even foundation look. So I only do it lightly like that. And then I typically blend it out. That way it'll be evenly distributed. I'll just be blending out with a blending sponge, and it's also just a little damp. And you want to just blend it out on your face. Really just even it out. And this is really a quick process, because if you don't have a lot of areas, you just really tapping it. You don't want to like rub it and smooth it in. You really want to just dab it in so it sits in place. I'm going to be going in with my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. This is the color Nutmeg. So you can go to any local, ooh, that came out a lot. But I usually try to put a little bit, but since a lot came out over here, I'm just gonna blend it around. But yeah, you can go get your color corrected at the makeup store. And then you just wanna blend it out. Now here I like to use this kind of brush because I feel like with liquid foundation, it blends it in your skin better. You can also use a blend sponge, which is what I do toward the end. Ooh, almost took my eye out. What I do toward the end to just get all that excess foundation off. Again, with the same sponge, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really mess up anything. But typically in the summertime, you guys, I have like a darker complexion because of the sun. But since I've been inside a lot, my color hasn't really gotten too dark where I needed to change my foundation. And you see, I love that how good it blends. Like, this is a really good foundation, especially from like a cheaper perspective. I definitely recommend this. So typically I'm going to be using two concealers. This is Caramel and then this is Golden Honey. I used to put the caramel under my eye before the foundation, but I noticed that it got to look a little cakey. So now what I do is put the caramel after the foundation in the color corrector, and then I add my blush, and then I'm going to add in the Golden Honey afterwards. So we're just going to do this process really quickly. And okay, this is Caramel. And I only apply a little bit of concealer because I'm already doing two. So there's no need to like cake it on. And I don't put the Golden Honey on like these areas right here, like my nose and forehead. I just reapply the honey like right here in the eye area, just so I'm popping out under my eyes. I feel like that's really where I look tired, and I like to look vibrant under there. So this is it. And of course I'm going to go in with the blender sponge. I'm going to be using a different one. This is my green one. This is also a little damp, and I just go in and just blend it out. And that's all you want to do is tap and blend it out. You never want to rub, because when you rub, you're basically rubbing the application in, and it gives a little like flaky, cakey looking clumps. And I really don't recommend that because it really sucks. Especially if it gets clumpy and then you're trying to take pictures or you're just trying to do anything. You just see a pile of like clump under your eye. So just tap it. And that's why sometimes it's good to do like a light coat and then go back and double do it, because it blends better instead of just caking it on top and then having that clump look. Okay. Guys, so now I'm going to go in with the Banana NYX setting powder. And I'm going to put this on before I do my blush. That way it can do a little set, like a little bake. And I really like this setting powder because it doesn't give you that like white cast once you blend it out, which is really good. Now I'm going to be going in with my little contour brush, and I'm going to be using this dark brown. And this is my contour powder. I do have a couple little like creamer sticks with the dark brown, but I don't like the creamer stick because I feel like it's harder to really blend out, and I kind of sometimes get that line crease that I don't like. So I feel like with the powder, I just tab it, and then you see that? It doesn't give you that line, but it gives you that good blend. And it's easy to just bring it up on the forehead. And I just do that the same thing on this side. And I bring it more up toward the cheek and more toward away from my face, because I feel like when it's down here, it makes like a weird looking, it's just not natural. And I also feel like it brings out my cheekbones right here when I enhance like right underneath the bone. And then of course I do it underneath, and I usually apply a little bit of powder, not too much, because I don't like to look like I have a dark neck. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with the nose. I'm gonna be real light. Well, actually, let me look here. And you want to really make sure you insinuate the nose. I like to go up a little bit just so it blends out. This is basically how I blend it out. This is a blending brush, and I just go over my face and just dust off all that setting powder. And as you can see, you guys, it's actually broke. I think it's from washing it so much, but I just ordered some new brushes soon. So this is it. And this is just the foundation and just the layout of the contour. And then I'm going to add some blush, and I'm going to do my brows. I'm going to do a dark cherry because I'm going to be doing a bronze dark kind of look, natural, like earthy. So I want to really pop out my cheekbone. And I typically bring the blush like toward the back like this, because if you have it too toward the face, it's just looking like you got a blob of red on top of your cheek. So just blend it toward the back. And it also makes it even with the contour as well. And you can add as much blush as you want. It just depends on your mood and how you like to blush your face up. I'll be doing my eyebrows, and I typically brush them up just to get all that excess foundation dust off of them to bring out my color. I like to go in with the eyebrow thick mascara brush just to make sure my hair stay in place, as well as darkening my eyebrows. And this also helps with not having to use so much of the eyebrow pencil, because your eyebrows are already darken with the mascara and with the dark brown eye pencil. I used to mix it up black and dark brown, but I only do that when I'm doing like a dark lip or a smoky eyeshadow look, something in regards to like a dark makeup look. That way it pops out my face more with a darker eyebrow. But typically when I'm going for a natural look, I always want to make sure I'm using a dark brown, my actual natural color. And I just like to do it like this, like a feather of brushing it up and just filling it in like that. And when you do it like that, it's natural. And then toward the end, since I don't have an eyebrow, I just do a slight line like that. And then now I'm looking, I need to do a little bit more of a darker feeling that way. So this is how the eyebrows look when you are, after concealer's been on it. And then I'm just gonna take this little blender and blend the concealer in, basically. Now, it's pretty easy. Like I said, it's just an extra step I don't like to take, honestly. I feel like it does make like the eyebrows pop more, but it's also just a lot of extra makeup piled up on the face and a lot of more blending. And then one thing, if you conceal wrong, you got to redo the whole eyebrow again, especially if you like me who likes things evenly. So I'm going to start with a dark brown in the creases, like right here. I'm not going to bring it up. I'm going to really just leave it in the corner. And I'm going to do this because I don't want to really, I want like my eyeshadow to be on the eyelids today and not really go up too far. And I really only want the shadow in the corner. So right here. As you can see, there's like a little line and you want to just really stay right there, which is why I'm using an angled brush and just dabbing it right there in the corner and then brushing it up a little bit just to blend, but not too far out, keeping it right in the middle. Typically what I like to do to really pop it out, since I'm not going to be blending it, is I'm going to cake it. So I'm just going to dab some more and just cake it right in there, right in the crease. And as you can see, it really brings it out. And then I'm also going to add in a little bit of a dark shimmer. So I'm using these two browns right here. I'm going to add in this dark shimmer just so it really pops out that dark brown. You see it? It gives it that copper look. And remember, we're going for more of a bronze, earthy look. The same over here. It's like honestly a paintbrush. That's really where I like this concealer too. Ooh. And I definitely have a harder time on this side, which is also why I pause the camera a lot, because I have to really focus on this side. This isn't my dominant side. Okay. Boom. And I want that oval to be as perfect as I can get it, so. I'm going to go in with this right here. I'm going to go in with the shimmer now, right on the eyelid. And I'm going to do a gold right here on the lids and blend it out. So right in this little crease area, I'm going to be applying this like copper color in the corner. And it's not going to go above the gold, but it's going to like kind of blend into the gold. Now I like to hold my eye bag and then pull my wing eyeliner in. I feel like it works better for me. I like a pencil instead of like a gel. Before I add my lashes, I decided to do my lips. I did a dark brown and then I'm using the Kat Von D. This is her nude. I think she has some of the best like matte lipsticks. Putting on these eyelashes, I got them from Amazon. I'm going to be using this Kiss eyelash glue. Is white, so I'm not going to really show you guys how I put these on because it's going to take a minute because it has to get tacky and clear. I typically like to buy the black eyelash glue, but this is what I happen to have right now, so I'm going to put them on and be right back. Hey guys, this is the finished look. I'm in love with it. Definitely love the eyeshadow. I can say it gives you a goddess bronze look. It's so pretty. It's so enhancing when it comes to brown complexions, regardless of light or dark. I definitely love this. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit your notification bell for all my new videos. I have a variety of videos. I do a lot of different things. Also, let me know if you want to see different makeup tutorials, different eyeshadows, eyeliners, lips, whatever you guys want to see. Let me know in the description below in the comment section. Have a great day.